Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Hyde and I like to pretend I know stuff about cryptids. But I also love making art. That's what we're doing here today. A few weeks ago, my gracious YouTube algorithm bestowed upon my recommendeds list a video of a wonderful person making a 9-foot-long velvet worm. My first thought upon eye contact was, I must have him. My second thought was, I must draw him. So that's what we're doing here today. I feel like this is apparent by now, but just in case, trigger warning, this video will contain drawings of bugs. They aren't accurate, but I know some people who are just completely put off by even the thought of bugs. So if bugs aren't for you, I completely understand, and I'll see you in the next video. In the meantime, you can check out some of my old videos by clicking the card at the top. For everyone else, get out your sketchbooks and let's draw some bugs. For this sketchbook spread, I decided to only complete one page for now, since I tend to get sloppy when I run out of motivation or ideas in the middle of a piece. To ensure that my composition would work out after I filled out the second page later, though, I drew a couple of thumbnails before starting. I've had this idea in my head for a while of making a stacked cascade of different bugs from the corner of the page to the opposite corner, and I think I pulled it off with this, but ideally, I would have added more bugs and stacked them in layers, but I was afraid of making it too busy and getting confused before I colored anything, so I just stuck to a few. I'm definitely going to try this again with more bugs, but for now, I'm happy with how this turned out. While drawing these, I wasn't actually paying attention to their size differences or even their true shapes. I think I could probably describe this as drawing the bugs from their vibes and not really from their forms. My main goal was to get as many bugs onto the piece as possible and have them moving upwards in a diagonal motion, which I think I accomplished. So here's the list of bugs that I drew, just in case there are any bug fans out there. In no particular order, because I can't remember which order I drew them, we have a velvet worm, a ladybug, a Goliath beetle, some crazy thing called a crusader bug, a couple of ants, a banana slug, a honey rose moth, a millipede, a weevil, an isopod, a link spider, a honeybee, a scarab beetle probably, a giant diva of a centipede, and a dragonfly. These were all really fun to draw, even though I kept going in and out of my drawing style because I was using some photo references. Regardless, I think they turned out. My favorite part though was the coloring. I have been seeing a lot of YouTubers using RTX paint markers in their videos, and as a person who uses and fights with Posca pens often, I had to try them out. I bought these with my own adult I sit at a desk and know how to use Excel money, and I have to say they are 100% easier to use than Posca pens. Since I got the 60 pack, I decided to use as many colors on the page as possible and tried to really push the vibrancy of each insect while still keeping them semi-identifiable. It was a ton of fun trying to jam these little bugs full of color though. As a person who has always loved bugs from a young age, this was super fun and healing for my inner child. So while I finish up this page, let's talk about my favorite and least favorite bugs. To be fair, this video started with the velvet worm, which is not my favorite bug, but way up there on my list of favorites. Currently, my favorite bug, or I guess spider in this case, is the jumping spider. Totally original, I know, but they're like little puppies and I love them. The specific species that I see around my house and that I love to interact with are the red-backed jumping spiders. They're bright, beautiful, and super inquisitive. They're just great little spiders. Now my least favorite bugs, and the ones that I'm constantly trying to accept into my heart because I want to love them, but they scare me, are centipedes. There's something about them that really messes with my head and makes me super squigged out. I've tried to identify it before, but the list of identifiable characteristics that are off-putting just gets too long for me to narrow down just one thing. Actually, in this video, I looked up the word bugs on Pinterest and immediately got a video of someone free-handling a giant centipede and my whole body glitched. Oh no! Why would you do that? What is this? No! It was terrible. Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite and least favorite bug? Finally, I'll leave you with a pile of markers that I used to make this bug drawing. I thought it was super satisfying to see them in a pile until I realized that I had to put them back in number order so I can find the colors the next time I use them, so it was only kind of worth it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you had some quality bug drawing time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!